Alright, what's up everyone? So I've recorded this a few times. I'm here with Tyken and Chris Kane from the RWA. So if you guys don't know what's been going on, July 30th, 2022, we get a post from Mizen that the quote number one Federation Online, they're gonna shock the world because they have a major return. What is the major return? Well, let's talk about Eddie Slayer, who's been in he was in the community for quite a while now, and for those who don't know what he did, it's a terrible situation. So let's go. I'm gonna read out what Caden said. But a lot of us know. A lot of us. It's very common knowledge. Again, it's like it's one of those situations with Zane where it happened so long ago. It's hard to dig up like all this stuff because it just was so long ago. I'm gonna read it out from Caden. Quote: he never got help. Why are you lying out of your ass? This was after he returned. He literally leaked a little girl's nudes and claimed it was an accident for years and swore that it wasn't his fault. All he did was leave the community and play anime games. Okay, so I know that's a lot to take in, but essentially what happened today on July 31st, if you fast forward one day, this is a screenshot from in the game where that is Eddie Slayer returning to wrestling, and as you can tell, it's a very baseless return, as if nothing crazy happened. FaZe wins his title and he says, "I will be going for your belt right away." Blah 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 blah. This is what I assume happened, because probably, but it doesn't really matter what happened at the show. The point is, he is back. He was signed by Foe, advertised. This was a known thing. This was a planned decision, as they had it a day before. It wasn't like, I don't know, we came in contact with him today and he said he wanted to show up and he said he was a famous wrestler and we saw him on RCW. Nope, this was a premeditated thing. And if you don't believe me, that Corday didn't know, well, let's just look at his Twitter. Quote, W pay-per-view, love y'all. For the ones that get it, the ones that are the real ones. This is really weird grammar. But if we move on to the severity situation, surely Corday would have, realized. Sorry, Evo Fallon, who is, as some people know him, I'll call him Evo from now on because I think that's what he's more commonly regarded as. But surely he would figure out when someone tells him. Nope. He knows, and this is his response. Quote: "Yo, by the way, I don't care about that number one shit, man. It's past me. Everyone that goes to Fo knows that it's all love and we just vibing and having fun and not getting into pro wrestling politics. At the end of the day, there is no number one Fed, and it's just what you enjoy more. So please stop arguing about it." So we're gonna break this down. We're gonna break this down for the people that want to redeem Corday, and maybe are. So he treats this as politics. Okay, pedophilia to Evo is politics. This is what it is right here. This situation is politics. Letting a known pedophile into your federation is politics to him. It's petty arguing. It's as if it's at the same severity of someone auto-clicking, Well, this is a good way of reading it out, okay? This is a good tweet that I think is really well worded. Quote: "Cheating is forgivable. Pedophilia and actions that are against the law." Stop getting that confused. People can cheat and get another chance, but people like that cannot. It's sad to see a good federation lose all of its credibility because of a poor decision. I don't even know if that's redeemable. It's crazy. I have no idea how. Let's see if he's made a follow up or something. Give him benefit of the doubt. Nope, nothing. Nothing here. This was released an hour ago. Again, a premeditated decision. I have no idea how to say this. This is my main point of for the people. People are very, very weird nowadays, so I have to break it down. Here's the reason why you don't let pedophiles in the community. I hate that I have to explain this, but when I made all those Zane videos, and again, I don't like covering this stuff. I don't make, for people that think like I'm like trying to like chase clout or views. I don't make money off of Roblania. We don't even get enough views to make money. I don't care about money. I care about spreading the knowledge and, not, spreading a better influence than someone like Evo, who a lot of people go to. So, for the reason that we don't let pedophiles in the community is because this is a kid's game. that children are on. A lot of you watching are 13, 12, 14. You guys are children. You guys are probably the same age that these people will prey on you. And yes, thank you for linking that, Chris. Okay, so the response, by the way, from well, this is important to add. Eddie got help. Quote: Eddie got help, man. He's only back to wrestle. Federation Online believes in second chances. This is crazy right here. Second chances when no other Fed out there does. The guy just wants to do what he used to always enjoy doing. We have fun out here. If anything happens, I take full responsibility over Eddie. Now, it's a lot to take in if we dissect this. Also, he's being promoted. He's being like, being labeled as the most controversial signing of the year. Controversial. Wow. It's not controversial. It's disturbing for the first part. So they believe in second chances when no one else out there does. Very incorrect, because if that was the case, a lot of cheaters would have not been would not be in feds. There's a fundamental difference between second chances for people who do small offensive that don't really affect the lives of anyone at a severe level, like auto clicking or big cleaning, whatever. If you exploit, that's not affecting the lives of people, and more importantly, not detrimenting the future and disturbing the life of a minor. Chris, you worded it well. It's kind of awkward because nobody else. It's just me talking right now.
No worries.
To
sum it up. Okay.
Sorry, I just want to say, you guys hear me? I'm not going crazy. They're in the call. They're just not saying anything because they're respecting, me talking. All right, sorry, go on. I'll let you take it away.
But to sum it up, Roblox caters to children. That is their main demographic. Our community, Roblox Wrestling, specifically clean, consists majority of minors, 13 to 17-year-olds. Maybe there are those that are 12 or 11. Who knows? But majority of the people in this community are young. And to encourage people like Eddie Slayer, who have past history of doing pedophilia shit involving children in a children's community, it just doesn't connect. I've made this statement with UPW, and this is my take on it. I'm all in for establishing a fun community, a community where everyone can have a good time, they can all enjoy their stay, but at the same time, you can't ensure that people will enjoy whatever they're doing in that community unless you also do a part to ensure its safety, the safety of these people.
Allowing people like this is not it's not safe. You're making it worse when you add people who you're not just making it worse, you're making it a harm to the people at Federation Online when you have someone who has a history like this. This is someone who can and will do it. And the fact that he's what, 20 years old now on a children's game with this history. Do people not see anything wrong with this? I mean, they do. I'm just saying,
It's almost the same context as like imagining how you would feel if you know that someone in your neighborhood, someone just came into your neighborhood. You know that guy has history under the law, either being a murderer or something that in general you just feel threatened for your life or you feel scared for your life. Imagine someone with that label, in your close vicinity and all that. It's just hard to process. And this is not World Wrestling politics. This is already moral compass, establishing what's right and what's wrong, establishing those good morals from those bad morals. And right now, I'm just personally in having Eddie Slayer, someone who is established to be a pedophilia to be a pedo in this community, be back in Roblox Wrestling. I just cannot trust that yet. Especially that, has he served the time to really regain that trust? Has he served time?
That's the big thing. If he really did serve time, where would it be? What is it? What is the help that Federation Online claims that he has gotten? Because as far as I trust Caden to, because Caden usually does not. I would, because he's at a very high position when it comes to this. I don't think he would lie about not seeing any fucking help, because if you what help has he gotten? If there surely was definitive help, why wouldn't you list it out? It could just be that Corday doesn't take this seriously, which he does not. But still, regardless, it's still a kid's game. Even if you did get help, you still should not be in there. The thing is though, this is not something that like like you have to live with. Like if you're a sex offender and you have to buy a house, whatever, you have to live in a house. If you do your time and it makes sense, right? You don't need to be a Roblox wrestler. You don't need to be in the community. None of this is needed. This is a hobby. This is a side thing. This is something you do for fun. You don't need to be here for fun. You have the choice to be here or not to be here. And with your given history, how can you consciously come back here? And let's say I'm Eddie Slayer. How can I consciously come back here, knowing all the things that I've done and putting myself in a harm of a community full of children and full of a mixed age group? How can I willingly come here? What goes through your mind? Tyken, are you back?
Yeah, I've been here the entire time.
I'm gonna let. Oh shit. Okay. I'm gonna let you. All
right,
do
so
your thing, man.
I agree with everything you guys are saying. Like, I don't know what ran into the minds of Evo and who allowed this shit to happen. Because I think this had to go through like many different persons. So did no one in the staff team think this was a good idea? Like, did anyone think that this would be okay to do? Allow Eddie Slayer back into wrestling? Like, what? Like, I refuse to believe people sat down, thought about this, and say, yes, we will allow the pedophile with a notorious history back into our Fed. Like, it makes no sense, bro. Like, for everyone involved, like, for the Fed, why would you have a notorious pedophile in your federation? Why would anybody want to go to a Fed that has a notorious pedophile in the federation? People, regardless of what you guys think, people care about those things, bro. Like, people do care. We don't. It's not like it's just Roblox. We will allow a pedophile to be in our Fed. We'll associate with a pedophile. No, people are regular human beings that have a heart that knows we don't rock with that shit, bro. Like, nobody, no wrestler. I doubt any wrestler would be able to defend Eddie's actions and just try to move on like that. What help has Eddie gotten? Has he gone to any therapy? Has he been on any medication? Has he even confronted the issue with himself? What help has Eddie really gotten to justify his
Has he
returning
apologized to the
Roblox?
victims too?
No, fuck that. Because an apology can't do shit, bro. An apology, yeah, an apology can't do shit. I need him to get actual help. Like, this is actually so stupid when you think about it, bro. Because why on earth would this even happen? And look at it now. Evo says he doesn't care. Well, you're gonna care when no one goes to FO. I mean, I like FO. I actually do like FO. I like Evo. And I'm trying to get his staff team to see this was a dumb mistake. Like, as soon as if anybody from Federation Online on the staff team is listening right now, I'm not trying to hate on you guys. But please release Eddie, bro. It makes no sense to have him. It's just gonna hurt everybody involved. Like, nobody wants to see Eddie Slayer back. Let's be honest. That horse has gone and died, bro. Nobody wants to see that nigga back. Let's be real. Like, I don't want to see. No, we don't want to see any associated with anything having to do with Roblox or wrestling and Roblox wrestling. Just leave him in the past. He already has his Roblox accomplishments before he was a proven pedophile. Let him ride off into the sunset with that if he wishes to. But we don't want Eddie Slayer in 2022. We are past that. We are thinking progressively, bro. Nobody wants him here. Like,
I don't mean to bring his name in there because he gets talked about, but this is so fucking close to the Mega Zane shit. Like, you couldn't have waited like a year or something. It's crazy. How do you not learn your lesson from that? How do you not learn your lesson from that? Like, what?
Yeah.
Probably also something I wanna. Oh, okay, wait. Something also I wanna bring up is one of the chances that Evo has actually brought up this to his staff team, and this was not something they were left in the dark about. Because I know this as a fan owner, I don't tell everything to my staff team.
Yeah, actually, I shouldn't even throw the staff team under the bus. I'm so sorry, cause I talked to Chatter, and I talked to Duro, and I talked to Kamari, cause he's on the staff team now, and I talked to Ken.
Yeah.
Every one of them said they didn't know. They did not know about this. So I'm sorry for even associating you guys with this. They didn't know about this. This was Evil's decision. Nobody knew except for Evil, and almost every staff member does not want Eddie back in the Fed. So when your
And
staff team doesn't want Eddie back in the Fed, when your roster doesn't want Eddie back in the Fed, are you seriously, are you willing to risk everything for one Roblox wrestler that was a legend back in the old days, bro? Like, are you really ready to risk it all like that? I don't understand
The
the
dick riding
thought
is
process behind
insane.
it, bro. Yeah, nah,
yeah,
it's meat munching, bro, at the highest degree, meat munching.
yeah. Also, like something that heavily needs to be added here for those of you who are actually shitting on ECW or putting heat on ECW because of ECW and FO's association. It's you need to straight up shut the fuck up. As far as I'm concerned,
Bro.
ECW has disassociated itself from FO for what, a year now? They're still okay terms, but they don't associate like it's another brand associated with FO. They're their own thing now. Arx is doing its own thing. Evo has no major business in it. So if you're putting heat on ECW because of this whole fucking Corday situation, then seriously, shut the fuck up. Straight up. Arx does not
Get
deserve
off
this
Archie.
heat.
Yeah.
Seriously, they don't deserve that heat.
Just get off his dick, bro. Because Arx literally had no idea about it. He found out about this just at the same time as all of us, bro. He doesn't even associate with FO anymore. He's disassociated himself for like a year now, as Chris said. So just please leave him alone. He doesn't deserve any of the backlash from this. He's doing his own Fed, running it in his own way. Just leave him out of this.
Yeah.
If you
And
want to,
probably some.
if you,
Okay, go first. Go first.
sorry. I was saying, if you want to get mad at someone, get mad at Evil. Direct all that negativity to Evil.
Because he's
Don't
the
get
Fed
mad at
owner.
Arx. Exactly.
And something I want to add to all those Fed owners out there, or maybe even those who actually have been in this community for so long, safe enough to call them the mature people of this community, like, you, we're supposed to play our part and ensure as the older fucking generation to look out for these new gens and prevent this type of shit from happening or prevent cases of like this happening for the future. We've gone through that experience already and we should ensure that none of these new people have to go through that same shit again. If you're not here
Bro, like,
to play a role as an old gen, more as someone to look out for these younger gens and all that type of shit, then what the fuck are you doing?
no, like,
That's
and
the thing
to
with
any
Resurrection
Fed
too, is
owner,
like we're trying to not fucking be an example like this. Let's say hypothetically, you could make a debate. Okay, if you think that Foe was number one, whatever, it's like it's a debate. But theoretically, if they were, and if you're a wrestler, if you see a Fed like this at number one, you should really consider. This is the main problem with Zayn too. When Zayn got exposed, people still went People still went to ECW. I think people still allowed Zayn in their Feds. This is not the way to approach it. This is my thing. Okay, if you don't think that you don't have any impact in this, we're a community. The way that you get past problems like this is if you make the choice yourself to distance, to take yourself out of the situation. Don't attend Feds like Foe. That it's not. Look, if you don't agree with like a Fed owner bringing back a cheater, that's a fucking cheater. This is a pedophile. This is a whole different fucking situation. Okay, so that's all I'm gonna say to the people individually.
yeah, like, honestly,
Yeah.
and don't take this as we're trying to, like, cloud chase off of this. Please don't take it like that. If you want other Feds to go to, I will list out Feds right now. Hell, I'll do it on the top of my head. You want to go to E? I'll give you shout out to EWE, shout out to LVPW, shout out to UPW by Chris, shout out to let's see,
Any
let's see.
RWA
Shout out
Fed?
to any RWA Fed. Shout out to any RWA Fed. Shout out to any IWA Fed.
UWA Feds even like
NGKW too, and
UWA
XRW.
Feds even. Any feds
Exactly,
that
and the
encourages
UWSA.
safety of their fucking members and encourages also
Yeah,
having establishing that safe, fun environment. It is just that.
There are
People
dozens of
that will be
federations,
out there
bro.
to
There
look
are
after for you.
dozens. Why do you need to attend this one fed? You know, like I get it if you have a community in that fed and that community is disappointed, but move on, bro. Respectfully, move on.
yeah, I get it. Like I know a lot of the AXW, let me not say like that, but a lot of the AXW people love FO. They love it, and let's be real, they do love FO. Like, but guys, come on. Do you think Gioni would allow this shit to happen? Let's be real. I don't think Gioni would allow this shit to happen. Me and Gioni are on the best of terms. But I can say Gioni would never allow this to happen. He would never allow this to happen. I'm not even the biggest AXW fan. So why would you go to a Fed where the Fed owner doesn't even follow the previous Feds he's inspired from principles? Why would you do that? Like, why? What sense is there in that? I don't get it. You guys have so many other options. Don't rely on the one Fed. Go branch out. Because if you go to that one Fed, they're going to keep doing the same shit over and over and over again. I won't change.
The more you sensitize that shit, the more people will do it. You know.
Exactly. Show them that you're not afraid to say, screw y'all, I'm going to another Fed. Like you guys have the power. You guys, the community.
If it were me, I'd want
Feds.
someone to
You
do
don't run
that.
the
If I did something like fucking egregiously wrong, which I wouldn't do stuff to this extent. But if that was the case, then I would want people to not go because like him treating it like it's all about the fun, it's all about the games, it's all about it's just a game, it's no big deal. That is not stuff that you should tolerate. I don't care if you're a champion, I don't care if you're whatever. It's just like you gotta what level of fun do you have? How can you have fun? I don't know.
Yeah, put your morals first, bro. This is bigger than Roblox, bro. This is bigger than Roblox. Put your morals first.
Be a better fucking person. Just
Like
that.
I'm not even saying be a better person, be this, be that. Just have the basic human idea that nobody that touches kids should be humanized. I get it that they can get second chances, but bro, how long? How the he's been out of the community for like what 3 years? Yeah, 3 years. 3 years. He didn't get. I don't know if he got any type of help. I doubt he got any type of help.
Even
But
if he
all
got
did
help,
was
even if he got help, he still shouldn't be in a Roblox game. Even if you get help, this is still a kids game. This is still a kids game. Nope. If like think about it like this, bro. What does his mother think? Like, bro, what the fuck? Who? Okay, gotta calm down. I gotta calm down. But like, how do you step in? How do you know that you've done all this stuff and come back? Why would you want to come back? The fact you would want to come back is it's baffling. Like, I don't understand how you'd actively want to do this. You don't need to. I'll say it again. You don't need to Roblox wrestle. This is not something you need to do. This is a fucking kids game. Isn't he like 22? Exactly. Like what?
Yeah, exactly, bro. And honestly, I don't even think Evo shouldn't even be getting all the blame. Some of the blame lies on Eddie too. Cause like if you know someone is reaching out to you to come back to a Roblox Fed, you can always say, "Nah, bro, I don't want to. I don't think I should come back." If you know you did something fucked up, half of them, they both equally deserve the blame, bro.
Because he thinks it's okay to come back. He thinks it's okay to come back, and Evo thinks that it's okay for him to come back. They both think it's okay.
Exactly. Two people have to make decisions, bro. Not one person can make one decision, bro. Sure. It makes no fucking sense, bro. It's disappointing. It's so disappointing. So disappointing.
I'm gonna take this chance to, because we are at 24 minutes and it's been a while. This is a great podcast topic or whatever. It's just like really get a deep dive on this. But I wanna hear, like, if you guys were affected, let me know your thoughts on this in the comments or whatever. But hey, closing comments, man. If you just the closing comments is really just as simple as this. Okay, just attend federations that don't support pedophiles. That's it. That's all. That's all. That's all. This video main purpose takeaway. That's it. Anything else y'all gotta say?
No,
To
bro,
all
that's
those,
basically.
wait,
Yeah.
to all those in the Federation Online General chat, I know who you are. I've seen what you're saying. To all those who are very supportive of what Evo is doing, having Eddie back and all that shit, claiming that if all FO is about to die because of Eddie, Evo Western Navi, same one. All those who are on the good side of FO, like seriously, be fucking better, please, for the love of this community, for the sake of this community. We're
Yeah.
not getting
I.
out. We're not here creating heat or
Just
anything like that. We're fucking the older generation. We're the older generation, and we're here educating you guys on the fucked up shit that Eddie did back then, and ensuring that this shit doesn't happen again. We're letting you know that fucking history, so y'all know what this motherfucker has done and the reason why we treat him like that, or we consider him like that. To those who encourage Eddie being here and are supportive of that, or don't see big problems with FO having Eddie, then seriously be fucking better. I'm not gonna waste my time with y'all. It's just that. Be fucking better, please.
Yeah. And if I could say something real quick, bro. If if anyone that doesn't know, I'd have to assume you joined the community like in 2020, cause like I joined in like 2017, 2018, and I know this shit, bro. So a lot of people, and I'm considered like kind of a new gen. So a lot of people, new gen, and not should know this. If you guys are really trying to defend Eddie, bro, come on, bro. Come on, dog. I feel like boozy now. Come on, dog. Like, why? But why? What point? What does it serve to defend a pedophile, bro? Like I get that. All right, let me play devil. Let me play Let me play. What's the word? What's the word? Devil's advocate. Advocate. Let me play devil's advocate. Maybe you think he's changed, but is 3 years, like 2 years, really enough to change a person that likes little kids, bro? I mean, and there's no real proof or evidence that he really got help. I mean, let's think about it. He could have done other fucked up shit in the other communities that we don't know about. Like, are you guys really sure he's clean? Are you guys really sure he hasn't done anything?
look at Zane, bro.
He
Look
hasn't
what he
made
did
a
when he
real-
left. He did nothing. He did nothing. He just went back, and he's still making NBA videos to this day. Even when Aiden fucking Ross came in, like the extent of these people that will ignore this.
like, like, and it's not even ignoring. Like, he could be a repeat offender. He could have done this shit again, but we don't know because we're not in the communities. Like, it's not that hard to look how many other pedophiles in other communities have done shit when they switch communities. Like, pedophilia is not something that it's a one-time one and done, bro. It's a mental illness. It's a literal mental illness, and a lot of people don't realize it. But it's a psychological illness, and it's not that easy to cure. So once you're a pedophile, it's really hard for us to just forgive you like that, knowing you can do that again. And me not knowing that if Eddie has gotten help or not plays a role in that. So all I'm saying is, bro, I don't think Eddie should be allowed in this community. Anybody in FO that's trying to defend Eddie, please don't. Please don't. I encourage you, take a stance against Evo and say, look, we're not coming back to your Fed unless you remove Eddie. Take a stance against him. You guys are the reason his Fed is big right now. Say we're not rocking with this, bro. If you don't kick Eddie, we're leaving. And that's what you
We're
guys
not.
should demand right
Yeah.
now.
We're not
Demand that
here
shit.
to ensure FO fucking close and all that shit. We just wanna help realize the the mistake made here.
Exactly.
So don't fucking shit on the Fed. Don't fucking throw that shit in the garbage too heavily. Just help
Tell him to get
realize
out. Tell
that
him to get
this
Eddie.
is
Yeah.
a big fucking mistake, and please address this issue. Please morally do something right. If you choose not to, then okay, you're gonna be labeled as whatever the fuck you are, encouraging this type of shit. It's so
Bro, that's
easy. It's so hard to fucking gain someone's trust. And once you gain all that trust, one easy mistake can
Yo,
fucking throw that shit all away. Straight up.
yeah.
I appreciate you
That's
guys
what I'm
coming
concluding with.
on, but we are reaching 30 minutes. I don't want this video to be too long to the point where like it disengages people. But yeah, for my I mean, do you guys have anything else you want to add or?
I'm already
Ah,
good.
we good.
Honestly, we should just do a
We good.
podcast after this because it seems like you guys know what you're talking about, man. Like I was speechless. Last thing I'm gonna say, guys, if your parents wouldn't condone you doing this, if your parents were watching you right now, bro, I would be fine with what I'm doing right now. Are they fine with you? That's all I'm gonna say. Just think about it. It sounds corny as fuck, and I know it does, but gotta give yourself a reality check. All right, so thank you guys for watching. I hope this helped for some people who don't understand the severity of the situation. I'm gonna see y'all later.